All right, I'm joined now via Skype by Larsen Jensen, 2004-2008 Olympian. He was a Navy SEAL, and now he is getting his MBA at Stanford University and then just had a baby boy. So your life isn't busy at all, Larsen. Good to see you.
Good to see you, Ari. Not busy at all.
No, are you getting any sleep these days?
Here and there, but there's no rest for the wicked. You know how it goes.
Oh my gosh, I do. So I know that you're tuning in to the Olympics and everything happening right now. Do you have a favorite memory from 2004-2008, your games?
Yeah, I mean, this brings back a lot of memories sitting here back home watching the games, and you sort of wish I was there in many ways, but in other ways happy that I moved on a little bit. But certainly have a favorite story. It'd probably have to be back in 2008 when I won a bronze medal and was awarded the flowers for my race and brought them around the pool deck and gave them to Laura Bush, President Bush's wife, and told them I was very happy that they came out and appreciated them coming and supporting our country and supporting all of us. And that led to a whole long discussion of a snowball of events. So that's probably my favorite story from that Olympics.
God. I've never heard that. I think that that's what makes the Olympics so special, is just the way that it brings together, and Team USA, everybody being in the same dorm, eating in the same place. There's just this really unifying experience.
Certainly, and it's something that I think that we get a little glimpse of here when we're watching it back home over TV. But being there is a whole other story. Just to see the camaraderie and just see how much we all work together. I mean, it's a special event that only happens once every 4 years for all of us.
Yeah, it's so cool. Well, I've known you for many years, and I know that your transition from the pool to the Navy SEALs, was one that I don't know that much about. And so I would love to know kind of what that process was like for you, and what skills you took with you from the pool into the Navy.
Certainly, and I think that first and foremost, I decided, I think before my last games in 2008, that I wanted to make a career transition. I wanted to shift into something else, and I wanted to leave swimming behind on my own terms. I didn't want to leave swimming behind on terms that were somebody else's. So with that, I said, okay, I feel confident I can go another 4 years, but really felt like I had something else to offer the world. So decided to pursue a career in the military, and more particularly the Navy SEALs.
Wow.
So left that behind, applied, was accepted to training program, and then started the arduous SEAL training program, which I think has a rightfully earned very difficult reputation.
Wow.
So needless to say, it was tough training, and I get the question regularly, what's harder, SEAL training or swimming training? And I hands down always say SEAL training.
Wow.
Way harder. But also with that, very, very rewarding. And I'm very proud to have had that experience to serve with some of the bravest people our country has to offer, and in a different capacity than in a swimming pool. So sort of traded the USA swim cap for USA body armor, which was a really interesting and awesome experience, and I'd do it again 100 out of 100 times.
Wow. Well, I'm so impressed with the person that you are, and what you brought to that experience. And for me and everybody else, we thank you for your service and everything that you bring.
You don't need to. I appreciate you saying that, but absolutely not necessary. It was a great experience, and again, I loved it, and I think that our servicemen are watching with bated breath how everyone does in every swim and every race. So hey, it's a team effort. We're one country here doing great things, and it's definitely a team effort across the board.
It's really special. So I know that you've transitioned now into a little bit of a different arena and role, and you and Jimmy Fegan just launched a company called Project Streamlined. Can you tell me a little bit about that?
Yeah, sure. And I think that we launched it out of a mutual goal to really bring the expertise of the higher levels of swimming down and have it permeate through the entire ranks of USA Swimming. We really want to encourage and foster greatness that we were so fortunate to accomplish in our own swimming careers, and really make sure that kids out there know that it is possible to accomplish their dreams, not only with swimming, but whatever they want to do in life, whether they want to be a teacher, a lawyer, a Navy SEAL, whatever it is. We want to make sure that they have that humanizing effect and have the opportunity to interact with folks like ourselves who have won Olympic medals. And we have really been encouraged and ecstatic about the outpouring of support we've gotten from other Olympians, and ecstatic about the support we've gotten from coaches and parents around the country. So we're pumped, and we're excited to bring Olympians to a club near you.
I cannot wait to continue to follow that. Now, you have a new baby at home, 3 weeks old, baby Troy. Yep. What is that like? I mean, I know that you're probably getting a little bit of sleep these days, but do you plan on putting him in lessons? And I get asked this question all the time too, but what's that kind of transition going to be like to get him in the water?
Yeah, well, I'm working on the transition to being a parent first and foremost before I worry about putting him in the water. So yeah, it's I guess gives me a lot of appreciation for what my folks went through at a very early stage. I mean, I had no idea it was going to be this much work, but it's also still extremely rewarding, obviously. And at some point, yeah, I'd love to give him the opportunity to get in the pool and try swimming, and hopefully he finds as much joy and love for the sport as I did. But that being said, I look forward to just presenting him a plate of options and seeing what he's drawn towards and likes the most. And if it ends up being swimming, then absolutely awesome. If it ends up being something else, then I'll encourage that as well. But obviously, swimming has a sweet spot in my heart.
Yeah, I love it. Well, Larsen, it's so good to see you. Tell me where we can find out more information about Project Streamline.
Sure, you can go to our website, projectstreamline.co, or you can email me at larsen@projectstreamline.co. So would love to answer any questions and provide any more useful information that we can.
Awesome. Well, thank you, Larsen. It was so good to see you and catch up briefly, and I hope to see you at some point sometime soon.
We will soon. Good seeing you, Ari.
You too. See ya.
Bye.
We all know that swimming is the funnest sport, and now it's easier than ever to find a swim team near you. All you have to do is go to swimtoday.org, type in your zip code, and all of the local swim clubs will pop up. So pick one, go hop in the water. That's how we all got started. Try all the different strokes, learn how to float on your back, tweet at us, Instagram at us using #SwimUnited, and we'll see you in the pool.